Welcome back, gamers. We got Chris, Two-Ton Man, Grant
here.
Sorry we didn't put up any. I didn't put up any videos during the quarantine. We're still working the entire time. Busy process. Hope everyone's safe. We're back with the 2,000 point mission. Khorne. I worked on some painting these guys. Not completely done yet, but pretty far along. Grant's Beast Claw Raiders are still a work in progress. Just didn't get to them during the quarantine so far. But we are excited to be back with 2,000 points, knife to the heart. Hopefully the Khorne guys can, blood for the blood god. Like and subscribe. It's free. Little button down there helps us out. Thank you, and hopefully you like it. All right, for armies and deployment, Grant, you want to run us through what you got?
Yeah, so I've got pretty simple army. It is 3 units of 6 Mournfangs, so I've got 6 here, and then 6 here. And then it's being led by a Frostlord and Stonehorn, so he's the normal Doomhorn. He's got the Boulder Heads, that's my Mawtribe, so that gives them a mount trait for each of the heroes. Gives him +1 to hit and wound for the mount. The mount trait is also +1 to hit and wound, so this guy's going to do a lot of damage. And I've got the Huskard on Stonehorn for Metal Crusher, which I think is going to come in real handy here. It lets me roll a dice against any unit that has a save of 3 or lower, and I get to do, I believe it's D3 mortal wounds.
It's if 4+ or better in the start of the combat phase, pick a unit with the 3 inches, the 4+, or War Machine with the 4+ save or better, and they take D6 mortal wounds. It's definitely coming to play.
Definitely coming to play against Khorne, so. But it's a pretty simple deployment. Knife to Heart's that weird kind of little corner, so I'm just kind of getting ready to move across.
So where's your objective over there, Grant?
So my objective is hiding back here.
Alright.
A little hard to see, but a lot of big beefy boys in the way.
I got my little skeleton objective right there. Alright, take over to the Khorne, Grant.
Yep.
Alright, I'm bringing 2 battalions today, so forgive me, I'm going to be a little rusty on these rules. I haven't played Khorne in a couple of years now. I played these guys before Age of Sigmar had a rule book. So I'm going to take, I have 2 battalions. I'm taking Gore Pilgrims, which includes the Bloodsecrator, Bloodstoker. I had 2 custom models I made for my Slaughter Priests, here and here. And in that battalion also includes 2 units of 10 Reavers, 1 here, 1 unit over here using a screeners. Then I have a unit of 15 Blood Warriors. So then my second battalion is, you probably pretty much guessed it, Brad Stampede. Unit of 3 Crushers, 6 Crushers, 3 Crushers, and a custom Khorne Lord on Juggernaut I made a while back. Just used the bits from the Chariot kit, and a couple things going on there. So got a Bloodstoker also sitting here in the middle, able to give a couple units the bonus. I'm running Gore-Tide, which is my army-wide, tribe, faction, you want to call it. So it really gives good mobility, so I'm hoping I can missile some things up, utilize some screeners, hold objective. I feel like it's going to be a bloody battle, Grant, and my Blood Tithe, you don't offer many units that can die, though. So we'll see how my Allegiance ability of Blood Tithe might work out. I do have 2 Judgments over there. I got the Skull guys and the Icon. Sorry they're not painted. I put them up, built them last night. So, the skulls aren't going to do much, but obviously because he's got no casting on his side. But I'm going to use it for movement blocking. There's a lot of terrain on the board, so I'm going to be able to use that to really hinder some of his large base models. Kind of place my terrain piece here, and then Grand Small Pots there, so I can use those gaps in between the buildings to hopefully throw up some judgments. Really kind of narrow things down. So I do have the option to go first. I had 3 drops, and Grant had...
I had 5 drops.
5 drops. So, we'll be back with who takes first turn. So Grant we're gonna let Grant go first. So Grant, want to take us through your hero phase?
My hero phase is actually pretty simple. There's really nothing for me to do. I'll get a command point, and then I have no magic.
I forgot to mention the Khorne's artifacts.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm taking Gore-Tide, the command trait, and my general, and the artifact. From Gore-Tide's going to my Khorne Lord, so he's going to get ignore save modifiers plus a negative, so he's a 3+ unrendable. He's got +1 damage to his melee weapon up top. I am taking the Ether Brute from Hish on my Bloodsecrator. So every time I use a command point, I get, on a 5+, I can possibly get it back. And my Bloodstoker is blood boiling icon,
The boiling blood icon?
or basically units want to make a run move, wholly within 12 of them get +1 to it, and if units charge that are wholly within 12 in the charge phase get +1. Just kind of helps with his static ability. So Grant, what do you got? Take us through your hero phase.
I get a command point.
All right, are we on
That's
the
my
movement
hero
phase?
phase. On the movement phase.
We'll be back with the movement phase. All right, back with the movement phase. He just moved everything up.
Just chug along forward.
Max range.
Listen, man, ogres are hungry, the beasts are hungry. Gotta just keep moving forward, man.
All right, so onto your shooting phase, Grant. I believe your unit champions have some shots.
Yes, so these two guys, I'm gonna shoot at him.
At the blood secretor?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so I need...
Sitting there pretty on his throne.
Now, are you in range for the -1 to hit? You're out of range for -1 to hit. For lookout, sir. I forgot how close it is.
Yes.
3 inches, right? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Couldn't remember if it was an inch or 3 inches. So I need 5s, but I'll take it.
All right.
So
one hit,
hits,
3 to wound.
3 to wounds. No, that
All
does not
right.
wound.
So now we are going to go
I
to...
do have his eagle.
Oh, the Eagle of the Huskard. Go ahead.
Yes.
Where's he going?
That is, I'm just going to put it right into the blood secretor. I know he gives you a lot of the buffs.
All right.
Might as well try and plink some wounds on
So
him.
2+ a mortal wound.
Yep. Put 2+. Birdie does a
All
little wound.
right. Takes a mortal wound. He's got 4 left. 4 or 5 left. We'll confirm later. All right. So now we're going into the charge phase, Grant.
Right in the charge phase. The only thing I'm debating back and forth between is, do I let him give one of these units an extra damage on their tusks, or does he just say, things wholly within 12 get to reroll their charges? And I think it's that one because that's just more value.
All right. We'll be back to see what he decides. So Grant is going to use that command point to make everything wholly within 12 of the Stonehorde.
Yes.
We'll get reroll charge rolls, which is this unit of 6 himself, this unit of 6, and the Huskard and Stonehorde. So who are you going to start off with, Grant?
We're going to start off with this unit of 6.
All right.
Looking for some big numbers. 6, it's not going to make it.
But he gets that reroll for
Reroll
using his only
that.
command point. 7.
7.
Not going to make it. All right, so you want to go with...
We'll go with these guys.
All right. 4. So that's going to be a reroll, you think you want?
Yep.
And a 10 will get in.
10 should get me in.
Definitely hit those.
And I'm going to keep this off to the side so we know that they got that 10-inch charge. I think... So
We will move them up.
Rerolls.
All right, so your last unit of Mornfang trying to charge over here. Let's see.
Big number. No.
All
So
right.
they're kind of happy that they're kind of plugging the gap right now.
So these guys got in here. We're gonna pile in and start the combat
What
phase.
my impact hits first?
It's over here. Yeah, you're crushing bolts.
Yep.
So you rolled a 10. So it's going to be
10 dice. I need 6s because I'm
Yes.
not a monster, not 8 or more.
See a
So
couple
it's
sixes.
2.
2. All right. We'll pull those models back. Grant, you will pile in,
but I'll
and
pile
we'll
in.
start.
That's actually pretty average.
All right. Now, what do they need to do with 3s to wound?
Now I need 3s to wounds.
All right.
So that is 5 wounds.
The unit is dead. It's a -1 save, correct?
-1, 3 damage.
Yep. That's accurate. The
Chunk.
unit is dead. Blood type.
Fevers.
First blood. All right.
Alright.
So that will be how my blood secretor will be in combat, but he's not going to go down off his throne there. They can't really get to him right now, so we're just gonna pull my reavers off and start my turn. All right. So kind of a brief idea what I want to do. So I want to start off with casting my judgments. So this priest here is going to try to cast the bleeding icon. He needs a 4+. He gets it on a 5. Places it with an 8. It's going to place it here. And then I'm going to move it. Triggering this unit, placing it here. So that unit ending within 1 inch is going to take D3 mortal wounds as well as this unit. So this first unit here, D3, 2. And the unit back here, 2.
All right.
Pretty good start. I'm going to go with the second judgment over here. Skulls, I'll need a 3+. Can reroll if you're in. So wholly with an 8 to start. Then they can move and wholly within 6 of each other. And then they can move 8 inches and fly. So I'm going to just fly them over here. Just to kind of make it, 'cause I want to actually try to get these guys around here, but I want to really restrict what can come in around. So now I'm going to try give the prayer for +1 to armor save onto my skull crushers. Rerolling it because of
the terrain piece, right?
Alter. Yep. So 4+. No. So now I'm looking to give +1 to hit from this priest, and I think I'm going to target. I'm gonna target the same unit over here. +1 to hit on 4+ reroll. Yes. So they got +1 to hit.
All right.
On the unit 6 skull crushers. I'm going to use the Gortai command ability and make these guys auto run 6, and they can run and charge this turn. They're also going to get Bloodstoke, so holy with an 8.
So they're moving fast. That's giving them how much movement now?
They're going to get +6 from the auto run. They can still charge. They get +1 on run and charge. So they're going to get 7 plus his icon. The artifact gives them additional +1. So they're going to get +8 on top of their base movement 8 of 16, and then adding the 3 from the Stoker itself to run. So it's going to be 19 plus the 3 additional for charging on them, and their base +1, so it's going to be 24 inches.
It's half the table.
Before I add the charge dice result to it. So I believe that is my hero phase. I'll confirm when I use the Mortal Khorne units from the Lord here. If it is now, I'll just do it. It's Holier than 24. 3 Mortal Khorne units. I will choose Skull Crushers, Blood Warriors, and these Skull Crushers.
Alright.
Alright, so that is 2 command points. And I'm going to use the... so first command point on the Gortai.
Oh, that's right, because you have the Aether Brooch.
I get it back.
Yep.
So then I'll use it on these 3 over here. Alright, so I've officially used 1 command point. I still have 2, so I get 1 for each battalion, and starting my turn I get additional. So I still have 2 left. I'm going to use... that was his command ability. So let's see if I get it back. No. So I'm down to 1 command point.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go to my movement phase, and we'll be back. Alright, so movement phase. Move the Skull Crushers back here. They get to move 18. Unit 3 just kind of moved up a bit. They're going to try to charge over here. Blood Warriors kind of shuffled over. See if I can wrap around. Use my bleeding icon to protect their flank from possible pile-ins, because I'd like to get these 3 Skull Crushers and utilize the placement of the Maw Pot and this building here to negate how many guys can attack in. General just kind of runned up. He wasn't going to be able to make the charge. These guys ran over here to kind of protect, once these warriors are gone, they're going to protect the objective over here. That's really my movement phase, so now I'm going to go into my charge phase.
Alright, so who you charging with first?
I think I'm going to go with these guys over here.
Go with the...
We're getting a +4 to the charge. So they're going 10 inches for their charge. We'll be back after I move that in.
Alright.
Alright, so only 4 of these guys get in for their stampeding ability, which automatically goes off now. Since it's unit is 6, it's automatically D3 mortal wounds. So I'm going to roll the 4 D3 mortal wounds. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mortal wounds. It's quite strong.
That's a lot of mortal wounds. So that's going to be 1 whole guy, and then 2 wounds. So we're actually going to pull out this guy.
And then we're going to do a charge over here.
2 on
Sorry.
to this guy.
I'm going to charge these 3 Skull Crushers. They go in, and they're just going to slide up here. They will also get to do mortal wounds on a 2+. They automatically do a mortal wound each, based on battalion. So that's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
These Skull Crushers over here are going to charge in. Same thing. That's going to be 3 mortal wounds.
So the battalion is making it an auto set of 3 mortal wounds?
Instead of rolling for a 2+.
Gotcha. It's automatically 1.
Yes.
So that means we got 5 wounds there and 5 wounds here.
Alright, now I'm going to roll for the Blood Warriors, who will be getting +2 to the charge, 1 from their banner, but being lower than 12 the Bloodstoker with his artifact. So, they are going 9 inches. So we'll be back after I move that in, and we'll start the combat. Alright, so I decided to go with the Blood Warriors first, piled them in. So I got 2 glaives in there. They're going to go first, needing 3s to hit. 2 miss, and then 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s, because Khorne Juggernaut. Oh, thankfully I can reroll those 4 ones.
Yeah, thankfully those real ones.
Alright,
Oof.
I like that. It's a 4 at -1.
4 -1, so I'll just roll these.
Yeah.
My 4 goes to a 5 up. And I...
Plucks One more fang off completely.
How much damage is that?
2 damage each.
Alright, so it's 6 damage, so we'll keep a track of that off to the side.
And then we pre-counted. All this dice is the rest of the unit. It's going to need 3s to hit. And then 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. So looking for 3s. Pause. Ooh. And go. Alright, now 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. Alright, looks like that helped out. So the rest of the guys did 9 wounds, so Grant's gonna 4-up armor save.
No minus?
No minus.
Alright, so looking for 4-ups. Not too bad.
3 more?
3 more, so a total of 9 damage.
9 in total.
So
I think we'll take
that
2
off.
2 models off, and then Grant will move to his next unit to fight.
Alright.
Alright, so Grant's piling in with this unit of 6 Morn Fang over here. I believe you got 4 of them in, Grant?
Yeah, I got 4 of them in, but it's only going to be 4 guys up top with their reach weapons, and then only 2 Morn Fangs attacking.
Alright. So 4s to hit with this of the guys up top.
Yep, 4s to hit up top. So only 3, and then 3s. So only 1. That's -1 but 3 damage.
So my 3 becomes a 4-up. I will take 3 damage.
And then these guys are 4s. This is the Morn Fang themselves. They want to hit.
Ooh.
And then they
3s to as well.
Yep, 3s, and then they're -1, so 3.
A -1.
Yep, -1, 1 damage.
So go for 4, so 4 more damage. I take a total of 7 damage.
No, they're 1 damage. I didn't charge you. So they're just 1 damage.
Gotcha.
But it is 5 damage. I think at least kills 1 Juggernaut.
Correct.
Yes.
I will pull you off. Alright, we'll be back with my next activation.
They're 4 3s. I keep thinking they're 4 4s.
Closer and get farther away. See if it possibly can hinder him. So I'm going to start with the guys up top with the glaives, so they need 4s to hit. And 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. -1 round.
Alright, so 3. So these will be 5s for me. So I pass 1, so that's 2 damage, right?
Yes, and now the mounts go.
Alright.
3s. Around. You still get to reroll the wound rolls of 1.
I think they're getting a little cold there.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little afraid. Reroll is 2 1s. I think they hurt us. Alright, I'll take that with 6 more, no rend, so 4.
Alright, so 4 ups. Only pass 2, so that's going to be 4 more damage, so a total of 6 damage. Kill a guy.
Nice.
Alright. So I can roll.
Alright, so we're going to have 3 Morn Fang into the unit of Blood Warriors, and then 1 Morn Fang over here into the Skull Crusher. So we're going to go with...
Yeah, we'll start with him first. We'll do him up top. He's just going to be 2 attacks, looking for 4s.
Ooh.
Both hit. Looking for 3s. Oh, that could have killed 1.
1 at -1, so 3 up to a 4 up.
So
Alright, takes 3 damage.
Then his Morn Fang is going to swing at you. He needs 4s. So that misses. And then he needs a 3. So 1 at -1, 1 damage.
So we're going to look for a 4 up again. He passed it, so I take 3 wounds. Gotta put that on the Hornblower.
So now these will be the pack attacks from the guys up top. So they need 4s. Ooh, that is not good.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna need
See, if
3s.
he used the two single hand weapons, you would have had 3 more hits there.
You're not wrong. Alright, so hoping the Morn Fang can make up for it. They'll 12 attacks. So they'll need 4s. Oops, I'm losing some dice. Hitting a little better. And then they'll need 3s. So it looks like it's 6.
6. So the Blood Warriors go from 4 up to a 5 up. Alright. So 3 damage.
3 damage.
Kill a guy who will fight back, and I will punch another wound. So we'll do the attacks for our pylon guy real quick. So I'll need 3s to hit. 4 rerolling 1s to wound. No wounds. So I take 3 damage, I'll pull him away, and then I'll come back with my next unit to attack, which will be Skull Crushers there. Alright, so I'm going to go with the glaives up top from the Skull Crushers into the Morn Fang. So I take 4s to hit.
All right.
3s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So 4 -1.
Alright, so my 4 up will be a 5 up. So I will pass none of those, and I'll take 4 wounds.
And now the mounts with 3s to hit. That's a little crack. And then 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Alright, 6 more.
And these are just 4-ups, right?
Yep, no round.
Okay. So, looks
Pest
like 2, 4 more. So 8 damage. That's going to kill a guy, and then 4 more wounds on someone, so we'll remove that.
Alright, so the Mornfang over here, going to attack 3 Skull Crushers. He's going to get 3 guys up top at the Hackus.
Yeah, so this guy's swing first.
4s to hit.
4s to hit. Okay.
And 3s to wound.
3s. So 1 and -1, 3 damage.
So 3 up goes to a 4 up. Good.
Alright.
Now we're going to do the mount attacks.
Looking for 4s again.
And 3s.
And 3s. Looks like it's not a bad roll. 5.
5 at -1.
Yep, -1.
So 3 up goes to 4 up. Ooh.
Almost killed one.
Almost kills 1. Alright, these are the guys up top attacking in. +1 for the champ. So these are the glaives. They're going to be +1 attack from the Bloodset Crater, 24 inches. Gore Pilgrims, Battalion extends the range. So they're going to need 4s to hit. They get +1 to hit, so 3s to hit. Made a difference on 3.
Yep.
So now I need 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Oof, reroll those 1s.
That rerolling 1s has been coming in handy.
Right.
Not right there, but it's been coming in handy.
Alright, so 6 at -1.
Alright, so I'm looking for 5s. So I pass 2, so I take 4. So we'll keep that off to the side.
Now,
And then now it's the mounts, right?
the mounts. 3s to hit. 2s to hit because you're getting +1 still. Missed with 1. Now 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s.
So this is where I want you to roll those 2s. Well, it seemed to work. Okay, I'll take it.
Alright. 6, 12, 14.
14. Looking for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missed. So 5, so I've taken 9 damage. So that's definitely going to kill someone and leave 1 guy with a wound left.
Alright. The turn. I forgot my blood boils. Ironically, we just rolled it off just to see what it looked like. I would have killed 2 more models. And then, because right now we have no bravery battle shock test because the bleeding icon adds D3 models v fleas. That would trigger battle shock for these guys, so that could have been really big difference in the game there.
And they're right on a 6 to not run right now.
So we have no battle shock to go on right now on both sides. So I'm gonna roll to see if my judgments stick around. On a 1 through 4, the skulls run away. They run away, and the bleeding icon, same thing. On a 1 through 4, it goes away. They both go away. So we're gonna roll and see who goes first, Grant.
Okay. I win ties. Ooh, that's a 3.
Get a 2.
I'll take it. And I will take the turn.
All right, we'll figure out see who'll take the turn.
All right.
All right, I'm letting Grant go first. I mean, you know, he rolled higher, but
choosing to go first.
Sure, you think that's what he wants. I rolled a 2 on purpose.
Then I rolled that 3 on purpose because I knew you would roll the 2.
So we're going to do Grasp of Everwinter,
Yes.
which is a cool Mawtribes ability where basically in the start of the hero phase, every enemy unit within 3 inches of one of their units, if they roll dice, the Mawtrib player, if it's equal to or less than the turn number, which will be 2, the unit will take 2-3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So I'm going to start over here, Grant.
Yep, so right there on a 2 or 1.
No.
The Blood Warriors, 2 or 1. Yes.
All right.
So they'll take D3 over here. They'll take 2.
All right. And
And
then,
then over here, no.
all right, so I will take 2 wounds over here, and then Grant's going to go into his movement phase, so we'll be back. All right, so Grant's movement phase, he retreated the Mornfang back here, slid his Metal Cruncher Stonehorn over here.
Yep.
His Stonehorn went from over here, it's a Doomhorn for an easy charge. So Grant, we're going to go to the shooting phase.
Yep, so we're going to start with his good old little birdie. So birdie's going to go after the Blood Scrater over there.
2+ immortal wound.
Just
all
keep
right.
Planking away.
So we're going to go pistol from this unit into this unit, and the combat has to,
So they'll
so
need a 4+, so they hit.
a 3 to wound.
Then a 3 to wounds. They do.
We-
6s. -1.
3 up goes to a 4 up. And I take
D3. Take 3.
kills this guy.
This dice likes 6s.
Alright, so now we're going to get a pistol over
There.
here
So I
into the unit Blood
yep.
Warriors.
4+.
Hits.
Hits. Then a 3+. No.
All right. So now we are going to go to the charge phase. Grant, you want to roll for the Stonehorn over here?
Yes, we'll do that one first. I don't think he needs a re-roll, and I don't think he's using command points. He's going to hold on to them, so he's going to charge in. Getting 6, plenty enough to get in there.
6 mortal.
6 mortal wounds. Going
Potential.
4 pluses.
Because he's the monster.
3.
3 mortal wounds. All right. So Stonehorn over here, Grant.
Yep. So he's getting a 10.
Oof.
That's good. So we're just going to slide him on in. Yep. And then we're going to do 4 pluses. Ooh, he wants. Oh,
Lord.
Boy. He wants to kill him. See, he's the Huskar. He wants to show that he's worthy of being a
7 mortal wounds. All right. We'll be back with Grant's first activation. All right. Start of the combat phase. We're going to start with Metal Cruncher over here. Picking a unit with a 4+ save or
unit,
better.
D6 mortal wounds.
D6 mortal wounds. 3. Oh, I got 1 left from the champ. Now,
and then I'm going to use this as my
at first activation is the Stonehorn.
So we'll start with a Frost Spear up top. It's going to be 4 attacks at 3s.
2 hit, 3's to wound.
3's to wounds. So 1.
-1. So they will take 3 damage.
3 damage. Then his punches and kicks. 3s. 3s. So those are no rends.
2 3-ups. Take 2 more, so
Five
total
damage.
of 5 damage.
Then the horns. 6 attacks, but he's +2 to hit from the artifact and the
Mount trait.
Mount trait. So these are going to be
2s
2s
to
to
hit.
hit. Ooh, he's angry.
All right.
And then he's going to be 3s to wounds. So 5. That's going to be -2, 4 damage.
5 5-ups. So I take 12 plus 5, 17 so far.
Then he's going to have D6 attacks from his hooves. That's 6.
All right.
He gets +1 to hit from the Mount trait, so he's going to be 2s. And
All
then
hit.
He will be 2s to wound at his current profile. So that's going to be 6 at -1, D3 +1.
So looking for 4s. So 3 go through, so D3 +1 damage.
So it's going to be 8, 10 more. So 27 damage.
Kills the entire unit that had a 3-up save. Can't beat dice rolls.
That is, you can't beat dice rolls, and you can't beat the Doomhorn. Go.
Alright, my glaives are going to go over here. Paladin, my Blood Warriors. So the glaives are going to need 3s to hit. Alright.
Well, they're hitting.
Now 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Didn't need it, so 5 saves, Grant. -1, so 5-ups.
5 up, so take 3.
6 damage will go through, killing a guy.
Yep.
So now we're going to get the rest of my attack. Alright, good. So these are the regular guys, needing 3s to hit. Awesome. Go. 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. That was really good.
Yeah, that is a good.
So you can go ahead and grab them, put them in your hands. So 13 wounds. Let's see, no rends, so 4-up saves.
4 ups.
So it looks like you passed 4, and I actually did enough to kill the unit.
Yeah, that should be enough to finish him off. Alright, goodbye, Mortfang.
Alright, Blood Tithe. Alright, so Grant's going with the Metal Cruncher into my lone champion of Skull Crushers. So this is the
We're
horns.
start with the horns, yeah. We're starting with the big moves here.
Alright.
So he needs
3s to hit?
he needs 4s.
4s.
So no pluses.
Okay.
Yep. So 4s.
Ooh.
He's hitting though. 3s to wounds. All wounds.
Ow. -1,
-2, 4 damage.
so 5-up save. So 3 go through.
6, yep. So that'll kill him.
How much damage is that, Grant?
That is 6 damage. No, I cannot do math. That is 12 damage.
He dies. Blood Tithe, 4th point. It's good. Kind of good. Small benefit. So that is the combat phase.
Yeah.
We are just gonna go into Khorne turn 2. Not looking so great for Khorne, guys. The Stonehorns really just cleaned up house.
It's looking good for the heroes, though. Heroes of the spell.
You're right, my heroes are almost untouched. Alright, we got Khorne turn 2. Kind of desperate. The Stonehorns are really cleaning house. So I'm going to first start off with the Blood Boils. So Blood Boil over here is going to go for the Stonehorn on a 4+. I'll re-roll it. Nope, I'll take D3 mortal wounds instead. Take a mortal wound.
I'm just too cold for you to boil my blood.
Let's see if you bleed, though. Bleeding icon from this guy. Reroll it on a 4+ because of Skull Altar, yes. So, place Holy with an 8.
Yep. I'm really bleeding now.
I really maybe 18 inches. So then he's going to move.
Okay. Do good old pass over.
1 inch, so do D3 mortal wounds to him. So let's hope for 3, 2. So he gets 2
and then I have
stone
2
skins on a 5-up, you ignore.
Yep.
So 2 mortal wounds.
2 of them.
Alright, this guy over here was not able to range 2 blood boil, but I am going to blood stoke these guys. From here, the Holy Within 12. I'm also going to give them try for the +1 to hit. So 4-up reroll. Yes, and +1 to save. Okay. So, same thing. Alright, so these guys are +1 to hit and save and blood stoked.
Which is +3 movement, right?
Correct. So now I'm going to use my Gorchers and command ability on these guys here to make them auto run 6 and they can run in charge. So do I get it back from the Ether Birch on a 5? I do not. No. So I'm down to 1 command.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to then use try to summon the Judgment Skulls. So on a 3+, re-rolling. Alright. So from this priest, Holy with an 8 and 6 of each other.
Just blocking off that little backwards path there for me.
Yeah, they get to move, so I think I'm going to just move them like so. Just kind of blocking this guys off, and I'm going to kind of be shifting over here, making it difficult for probably negate any charger possibilities. So that's my hero phase. I will be back with my movement phase and see what I can do. The heroes over here. I kept my Bloodstoker in range for the 12 inches over here from they could charge roll for an additional +1 to charge. I realized I can't get the Secretor far enough, so this would be still in range. He was actually going to sacrifice himself to this side over here, because using the skulls over here has no model room for Mournfang or Stonehorn to get through this way, and then based over here there's not enough room for a Mournfang base, as well as over here to get up over here. So it really locks down this side. Over here, I just ran the Reavers, created a giant bubble to the point where 6 inches out, so you would never be able to take this without charging them, and can't get around, so when there's no flying. So really just restricting movement. Over here, I did all the movement tricks from the Gortide command ability to run charge those guys up who are also stoked. Over here, just move my general up here. I'm going to try to charge and get some mortal wounds. So we're going to go to the combat phase now. I'm going to first charge the general. Goes in, does D3 mortal wounds automatically from the Brass Stampede. So that's 3. And then these guys over here got 7 + 2.
So they'll make it in as well.
So that'll be 3 additional mortal wounds.
Yep. So that'll be 6.
6 mortal wound saves.
Yep.
So on 5s, you can save. So he saves 3. That's typically Grant's math. And then the Blood Warriors over there are going to charge, getting +4. So we'll be back after that movement phase. I'm going to go with those first. Alright, so Paladin with the Blood Warriors over here. Going to go with the Glaze first. Still in range of the Blood Secretor. So 3s to hit. 2 to hit, so getting +1. So now 3s to wound. 3 -1.
So 5 ups.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Kerplunk's 1, which only had 1 wound left.
Yep.
And let's 5 another. So then we're going to do the rest of the attacks. Alright, so getting +1 to hit, so 2s.
Yep.
Now 4s to wound. No red, so 4-up saves, Grant.
Yep. 4-up saves.
So it did Z+.
Alright. Looks like
8 more.
8 more, so 8 plus that's 14. So
we'll be back with casualties. Alright, so back with the Huskar and Stonehorn. He's using a command point to fight at the top bracket. That's
that is the Boulderhead's command
Tribes command ability?
Yeah, command ability, yes.
All
so
right.
he's gonna fight the top bracket. I'm gonna start with
punches and kicks?
Punch and kicks. So bringing up the punch and kicks, we're gonna kick his lord right in the face, and then the Stonehorn's gonna put everything into the guys behind him. So these will be 4s at 3s and then 4s. So 3s. He's kicking them. 4s. He's kicking them.
Oh wow, all 3.
Yep. No red, 1 damage.
3 up. 2 wounds.
Kicked him right in the face.
All right, so now the attacks into the
Juggernaut. So these will be 4s, then 3s, coming from the horns. So 4s. He only wants to hit them. Then 3s. So it'll be -2.
3 at -2.
Damage.
So 3 ups to a 5 ups.
So 9 damage.
9 damage.
And then we roll this off camera. He had 5 attacks from the hooves.
Yep.
So these will be 3s. 1. And then 2s. Nothing. So
All right, so
just
to
a
take 9 damage, kills only 1 Juggernaut. You wanted more than that, didn't you?
I definitely did. Definitely wanted a little more from him. But he did a lot earlier, so I'll leave him how he is.
So we'll be back with the rest of my attacks
Yep.
into the Stonehorn.
Yes.
All right, so my Lord's going to go back into his Huskard over there, starting the attacks up top. He's going to need 3s to hit. All hit.
Ooh, that's not good.
So now 3s to wound, 6s are at, makes damage 3. So that hurts. I don't know why I rolled that. Wounded,
so
you
I'll
just
take my
roll,
save.
roll.
Is a rend on that?
There's a run 1.
So my Forp is a 5 up.
So it's going to be D3 plus 1 damage.
All right.
Based on artifacts, so it's going to be 2 damage.
Okay.
And then
That'll be 2 wounds for me so far.
And then the mount, 3s. 3s, 2 at no rend.
Alright, which will be 4s. So that's
3 stone skin saves.
So 3 so far, okay.
Yeah. That's all of his attacks.
Oh, that's alright. So 5, oops, this dice right here. 5 ups. He'll take all 3.
Alright, and Grant will be back with his Mournfang into my blood. Alright, so the 2 Mournfang attacking the Blood Warriors. So the 2 guys that attack up tops.
They're going to be 4s to hit.
Oh.
They're hitting 3s to wounds. That's
3 at -1, so they're normally a 4 up, but I gave them the +1 prayer, the blessing, so it's going to be back to a 4 up. So 1 goes through it, 3 damage, and then...
Then the Mournfang themselves looking for 4s. Then 3s. 3 more, -1, 1.
So 3 more 4 ups. So 2 more go through, so it'd be total a 5 damage going
5
through.
damage go through.
So I'm going to pull off 2 guys, and they will attack. So they were just going to go ahead now and attack.
Yep.
So they need 2s to hit.
So 3 hits.
And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds.
And then,
No rend.
So 4 up. So I take 1, but that does get rid of this guy.
Oh, that was big.
Yes. He counts as 2 models for the purpose of contesting that objective. So I need you to not get the next turn.
Alright, if I get next turn, I will control this objective and my objective and automatically win the game. So it depends on the dice roll, but I still have to attack with my 2 Skull Crushers over there. Alright, so my 2 Skull Crushers attacking up top their glaives into the Huskard and Stonehorn. I'm going to need 4s to hit.
Ooh, they want to finish him off.
3s to wound. 4 wound at -1.
Alright, his 4 up is a 5 up. Pass
Alright.
2, so that's 2 wounds so far.
Now the mounts, 3s to hit.
Alright.
And 3s to wound.
Okay.
2 no rend.
So 4 plus. Feeling both. So that's 4 stone skin saves. He'll live, but he can be close to dying at this point. I pass 1, so I'll take 3 and go to 2 wounds.
Ooh, pretty good.
It's looking a little rough for the heroes here.
So now we're just going to
go to the
battle shock phase in a second.
Yep. So so my base barrier of 6. I'm eating, so I'm +2, and then it's the banner, so it's +1, so every 9. But I lost 4. So that means on a 6, this guy's going to run. No, so he is safe. And I think, Chris, you're safe from Battle Shock.
I am safe from battle shock, so I get +1 for my banner over there still, so I'm set. We are going to go to the turn roll, because if I get this, Khorne just wins.
That is true, and we don't want that. All right.
Same thing. I
Same
rolled that 2 on purpose to
and
give
I
you a
rolled
chance.
that 3. All right. I will take the turn.
We'll be back with his turn. Alright, so technically still gets the end of my battle round.
Yep.
The judgments will go away, so on a 5-6 they stay, and I'm hoping it does. Hey!
All right.
And for the bleeding icon over there. No.
No.
All right. So bleeding icon goes away. Now Grant's hero phase. You're gonna start with Grant's of everyone
Yeah,
turn.
so I got Stonehorn. So we'll start with
Stonehorn here.
So we'll start with him.
Yep.
On a 3 or lower, he'll take D3. He does. He'll take 3.
Debatable. So we'll go over here instead.
They do take it, and they'll take 1.
Killing the banner guy.
All right. And then over here, on a 1, 2, or 3, they'll take it, and then they'll take 1.
All right.
Which I believe
Kills the
this
guy.
And then, does he even think it's mortal
All
wounds?
right.
Or
Grant will go into his movement phase.
Still in the hero phase. I will use
Maw
the
pot.
pot. So I believe it is healing D3.
Yes.
So he'll use it. He'll heal himself D3. He'll heal for 3 and go to 5. And then we checked it. Those guys are there in range.
The Mournfangs.
So they'll heal D3, and they'll heal 3 as well. Go to 4 wounds remaining. And then we'll go to the movement phase.
So Grant's movement phase. Got the Mournfang over here. Stonehorn heading this direction. So I think we're going to go to the shooting phase.
Yep. So we're going to start with this bird. We're just going to put it right on him.
All right.
On a 2+.
All right.
Yep.
So then we go to over here.
And then we'll do the shot
Pistols
here.
into the Blood Warriors.
Actually, he might even be out of range. He's out of range.
All
So
right.
let's go right to the charge phase.
Charge phase. Who's going to make the first charge?
So
Grant?
we're going to start with these guys.
All right. Let's see.
So let's see what they get.
Low number.
11.
Not
I'll
a low number.
Peek it. So we'll keep off the side. We'll charge these guys back.
All right. We'll be back with the charge. All right. So that's the charge. So Grant, you going to pile in and go with those guys, or is there any other charges you want to do?
He's going to charge.
All right. You going to try to charge?
He's going to charge here. So he's going to get
11.
I'm going to try and sneak. Yeah. Get there. And then we'll do.
So you did 2 mortal wounds with those guys over there.
Here, yep.
And then we'll do roll these dice here.
Mortal wounds. There's 5, 6, 11. Looking for 4s. I'm a big beast. I think it's enough to kill him.
He dies.
Okay.
So now Grant's going to go ahead with those Mournfang. All right, Grant's going to go ahead with...
Use this guy first. I don't want him to die, so I'm going to use the command point. I have
So he fights at
this
top
turn.
bracket?
So he fights top bracket.
What allocations are you going to do?
He's actually going to do everything into him.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure he dies. So we'll start with the punches and kicks. Seemed to do work last time. We'll see if it happens to kill him. He needs 3s. And then 4s. So 2, no rend. Sticking 2, he's kicking him in the face.
Go on, wound left.
And then he's going to get his 6 horn attack, so he needs 4s. And then he needs 3s. So only 1, no rend, but it'll be 3 damage.
So 3 up. Passes it.
And then he's going to get D6 attacks from the hooves. So he's going to get 6. These ones need 3s. Oh boy. And then 2s. 4.
4 3-ups. He's dead.
There we go. So kill him.
Alright, now I'm going to have to split it up here, pile in with the Warriors. I'm going to go with the Glaives into this guy over here. So 3s to hit.
Alright.
2s to hit. Still getting +1 to hit. And then 3s to wound. 3 wound at -1.
Alright, so he is a 5 up. So
4 damage.
4 damage. Alright, so he's got 2 wounds left.
So now we're going to go with the regular guys, needing 2s to hit. 1 miss. And now 4s to wound. 3 wound.
3 wounds. And he needs 4s. He takes 1 and has 1 wound left.
Alright. So then I have 4 regular guys going into
These Mournfang.
the Mournfang. So I need 2s to hit. And then 4s to wound. So I do 4 wounds, no rend.
So looking for 4s. I pass 2 and take 2 wounds.
Alright, got 2 wounds left on
Alright, 2 wounds left on this back guy, and he's got a wound left. Okay. So he charged, so he piled into him. He'll attack with the horns. He needs 4s, no 2s, because of his artifacts and mount traits, and then 3s. So 4.
4 -2, so 5s. The guy's dead.
6 damage.
And I will be back with nothing else.
These
Alright, so Grant's lone Mournfang with 1 wound left.
He's going to go before he dies, so he'll swing with his Haka. He needs 4s, and then he needs 3s, so 2 and -1 3
So
damage.
4 ups. There we go. Take them all.
And then the Mournfang needs 4s. And then 3s. So those miss.
So 3 guys die. I will pull them back and allocate my attacks. Alright, so I pulled off a glaive guy and 2 regular guys. They're going to attack the lone Mournfang. So the glaive needing 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. 2 at -1.
Alright. And that'll kill him.
Alright. Blood Tithe, which I've always forgotten so far. So Grant's going to get him the last 4 Mournfang. Alright, so we're going to have 3 guys up top attacking it. 4s.
And then 3s. So 3 at -1, 3 damage.
So 4 ups. Pass 2, 3 damage.
Right.
And then 3 Mournfang.
Yes. And these Mournfangs will do damage too now because they charged.
Alright.
So it'll be 4s. And then 3s. So it looks like it is 5 at -1, 2 damage.
So 5 4 ups. So 8 more damage, so a total of 11. That's going to be 5 guys. So I will pull them off and pile an attack. Alright, so pulled off a glaive and 4 guys, one of them being my champs. The glaive needing 2s. 2 hit. 3s to wound. 2 at -1.
Alright, so these are 5s. So fail 1, take 2 damage.
We'll kill a guy, and then the rest needing 2s. And then 4s. Need a good roll here. That makes no difference. 5. 4 ups.
4 ups.
2
Fail
more
2,
damage.
so 4 damage total. So it will kill this guy, and then move 2 damage. We'll put it on him.
Alright, we're back with Battle Shock. Alright, so I'm going to first start with Blood Boiled. First Blood Boil into him. So I'm 4+ no reroll. I do, so D6 mortal wounds. 6.
So I need 6 5-ups. That's a cracked.
That's alright.
I take 2. So you got 3 left. 3
Last
on
Blood
him.
Boil. D6 mortal wounds. 4.
4. Looking for 5s.
Oh man! I
Passes
guess this
3.
game is just against me.
He just. See, the problem is, Chris, you're using my dice. My dice don't want to kill my own murder goat.
So how many wounds do you have left?
2 wounds left.
He's gonna stoke himself. I'll make my guys Blood Tithe pile an attack if they die.
Okay.
I'm going to Bleeding Icon
Alright.
on a 4+. Alright.
Okay. There.
Then 8. Then I'm just going to pause. Alright, so I'm moving the Bleeding Icon over here. Be within 1 inch. Sorry, move my guys, just the horn in the way. So then D3 mortal wounds on that stone horn. 2.
2. So 5-ups. Can he live? The die is lost. Where's it at? He dies. He goes down. Goodbye, murder
A lot of mortal wounds to do that. You can see the value of having a death save. 5+ there.
5-ups. Yep.
So I'm now going to go into my movement phase. We'll be back. Alright, end of the battle round.
End of the movement phase.
End of the everything.
Oh, we're just gonna trade. Gotcha. Okay.
So we're gonna roll for the judgments over here.
Yep.
On a 5+ this day. Nope. The bleeding icon. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So now we're gonna go to the turn roll off.
Yes, we are.
Alright. Come on, give me 1. Got a 1. That's what I
You
asked
did
for.
ask for a 1.
Alright, good.
I'll take the turn. Yep.
Alright, we're skipping Grant's hero phase.
Nothing to do there. I just get my command point.
And his movement phase. He's going to move up and he's going to charge.
Yeah, there's no shooting for me.
Alright, skip the charge phase. So it's my turn.
That's what we'll do. We'll go to my charge.
Charge phase, Stonehorn into the Stoker here.
Snake Eyes. I'll spend a command point.
Do it again.
To charge.
Do it again.
He'll get an 11. He'll go, I guess, here. As close as he can.
And 11 dice to see if he just pops him. He has 5 wounds.
Looking for
So,
4s. Almost.
4.
Did 4.
Alright, combat phase.
Combat phase.
Just do a spear attack up top.
Yep. It'll be 3s. And 3. So 1 at -1.
So this is a +1. Forgot to mention it rolled off screen.
Yes.
He got +1 blessing, so he's going to have a 5 up. No. So he'll die, then I'll do his attacks. So he's just got some profiles here. One.
1 at Rend 1?
Rend 1, yeah, this one's no Rend. 2. 1 at Rend 1.
1 at Rend 1, so his kills his 4, so that's 1 damage,
And then
right?
yeah.
And then 2 at no Rend, so he's 3
1
up.
1 out of 3 up.
Oh. We'll roll that. So 1 3 up. Passes
Alright,
it.
so then a
And
Stony
then
Skin.
Stony Skin. He loves it.
Alright, so I get a Blood Tithe.
You do get a blood fight.
And then we go to my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Alright, we'll be back.
And we're back.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. That was 2,000 points of Khorne versus 2,000 points of Mawtribes from Knife to Heart out of Handbook 19.
Yep, General Handbook.
General's
Yeah,
Handbook
General
2019. We're excited for 2020's Handbook to come out, as well as Lumineth, as well as Sons of Behemoth.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Behemoth. I've painted one Gargant, trying to paint another one I have. I'm getting ready for him. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting for things coming along. I'm working on a new video myself in the future. It's going to be the cheapest 2,000 point AOS army, so keep an eye out for that. The game was a tough game for Khorne. I know people don't claim they're competitive, the mortal side. I played that. I felt like I competed most of the times, but I think I genuinely held myself back. I think I had 4 command points by the end of the game. I just wasn't using, and I had the brooch from Hayish. So I could have been like, I was just a lot of things. I forgot the Blood Boil in turn 1, which was huge. A lot of things I just made a lot of mistakes on. I guess that's shaking the rust off for not playing in a couple months, so, and not playing Khorne in 3 years.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to get another game with them soon, hopefully. Definitely a good matchup for the Mawtribes.
Yeah.
Definitely units of 6 Mournfang are pretty tough to deal with.
It was. I had an army that wanted to fight you, and you had an army that wanted to fight me. And I just think at that point, a newer book is going to win that fight.
Yours did pretty good. The Stonehorns are great as well.
Yep.
Great supporting and just hammer units. So the Doomhorn, that's the infamous 2+ to hit with the horns that are damage 4, Rend 2 in the charge. It's really great. It's a good game. Looking to get a couple games in the future. Do you have any? What was your MVP of your match rank?
I think it was just the amount of bodies. If I had to pick a model, I think it was that Huskard. He didn't want to die.
Yeah.
He plugged that gap for a while. But I really think it was the fact that I had 18 Mournfang. That's 6 wounds apiece. It's a lot of wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the MVP myself were probably just my Slaughter Priest, as anyone would agree that how much they can do for their points. Sending a blessing out there for +1 to hit or wound. Setting up judgments and blood boiling. They can do so much. So I think I didn't utilize them the best, but maybe next game will be a lot better with them. So thanks for watching again. If you want to subscribe, it's free. It kind of sets reminders that when we put something up, you'll see it. I'd appreciate that. Leave a comment. I know we made a lot of mistakes. Again, shaking up the rust. Please point them out. But, maybe we didn't think of that one. Like a lot of times off camera, we'll be like, "Ah, man, forgot about this," or "forgot about that," or messed that up. And if we deemed it would change the game too much, we wouldn't do it. So feel free to make a post, a comment if we made a mistake, because maybe it's something we didn't catch. But thanks again, guys. Until next time.